I am here with Mr. Herman Lassleben, who is a professor at MBA. He is an associate at MBA Department of Marketing and Communication, and he was a guest lecturer at Zagreb School of Economics and Management. My first question for you is, how long have you been teaching at Zagreb School of Economics and Management, and what are the reasons you have decided to become a professor in our school?
Thank you for the invitation. Normally I'm a professor in Germany at ESB Business School in Reutlingen, which is close to Stuttgart. And we have since, I guess, 5 years or so, we have a partnership with CEGEM. And in the course of this partnership, I was invited to come to CEGEM and give lectures in the MBA program, Human Resource Management. And I came for the first time last year and gave the lectures on recruiting and selection. And now I'm here this time for the second time this year, so I'm already a bit experienced now.
Okay, thank you. My second question is, as a professor at CEGEM, what are your expectations from our school, and what do you want to achieve in your lectures?
I have to say that, yes, I can compare to some degree the two universities I'm working for in this way, being a guest professor here, an associate professor. And I have to say that my expectations regarding the school here and the students are totally fulfilled. The surrounding is excellent, all the equipment is perfect, students are very motivated, very engaged and very smart, so that it is fun to work with them. And I also admire CEGEM for how far they already are with regard to the international accreditation. We are currently just starting this process, and I know how much work it is, so compliment to all the people here working on that process.
Thank you. I want to know what are the characteristics a person should have to succeed in your line of work?
Well, you know, I'm a professor for human resource management, and giving here particularly lectures on recruiting and selection. To my mind, people who want to be successful in human resource management, they need, on the one hand, a basic interest in working with people, in caring about people, about employees. But on the other hand, and this is often underestimated, they need also a profound education in business and economics. Because if they are only experts in human resource techniques, in selection instruments, they won't be accepted by senior management of their companies with regard to being an adequate partner for planning, strategies, that always affect, of course, also the people side of the business. So that's, to my mind, these two aspects, being interested and being competent in the area of human resource management, working with people, but also having a profound education in business.
Thank you. What are your personal motivation in your work?
Well, I'm already rather experienced, senior, so to say, and I have worked for several years in the field of human resource management in industry practice. And to my mind, it's very important that this field of human resource management is acknowledged as an area of competence and expertise one has to learn and one has to be trained in. Many people, particular managers in small, medium-sized companies, they think that human resource management is something that everybody is able to do, but that's definitely not true. And we can see the consequences of such assumptions when we look at the climate, at the morale of the people in the businesses. And this is to some degree my motivation to make students clear and to train them in the area of human resource management as an important field of business administration, which requires expertise.
Thank you. And my last question is, what would you recommend to young people as encouragement for their interest in the world of management?
That's a difficult question. I mean, there are so many bad news currently with regard to financial crisis, with regard to behavior of management, responsibility of managers, which they do not really exercise. And a drive might be for young people to make it better afterwards. This is the one side. And the second side, or the second aspect I would refer to, is that I don't know exactly how the situation in Croatia is, but the situation in Germany and in other Western European countries is such that due to the demographic changes taking place with the baby boomer generation retiring in the next 10 to 15 years, there will be many opportunities in this area of management, many job opportunities, particularly due to the fact that we have, in Germany at least, only a little amount of younger people who are striving to go into the management profession. So chances are good to get a good job, and if you go into management, you have the opportunity to make the world better to some degree.
Thank you so much for this interview. It was a pleasure to talk with you.
Thank you.